Welcome to Gene and Mike do the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we're doing the crossword for Monday, July 8th, 2024. So, did you do the crossword?
I did.
And was it a magnificent Monday?
It was a quick one.
Was it?
Yes, it was. I just breezed right through this one, which was nice.
Right.
Since I had so much trouble on Saturday.
Yes.
And then I had the one mistake on Sunday.
Yes.
That took a while to find. So yes, it was kind of nice just to have one you could breeze right through.
Yeah, I actually found this a little crunchier than usual. Not quite sure why, but...
Well, the theme was kind of different. You know, it took me a while to kind of figure out why the revealer was a revealer, but eventually it made sense. But...
Well, for me, I really didn't need the theme or the revealer to solve the crossword. It was just sort of like after the fact, I was sort of putting it together and saying, I guess that's true.
But some of those themed answers, I mean, they were long answers and, a little obscure.
Yeah, like 17 across, the decorator's suggestion, color scheme.
Color scheme, right.
I don't know if that's a debut or not. In fact, it is not. There was one debut for this puzzle, and that was 30 down. Busiest time to travel was peak season.
Oh.
See, I went for peak something else before I went for season. I don't know. There were a couple of other places where I just sort of was barking up the wrong tree, so to speak. Why don't you talk about the theme?
Okay. Well, as I mentioned before, there were rather long answers to the themed clues. There were 4 of them, and then a revealer clue, and they were, for the most part, I guess, 2 words. You mentioned the first one, 17 across, was color scheme. Then we had 25 across, which was it was gathering for superhero fans.
Right.
And that was COMICCON.
Yes.
And then we had kickflip or heel flip, for example. And that was skateboard trick, which went the whole length of the puzzle. And then finally 49 across, hazard near a hive. And that was bee sting. And then the revealer clue was boy, is that loud, or a hint to the ends of the theme clues. And the answer was, what a racket. And so, I looked back and I thought, well, that has nothing to do with sounds. but then I realized the ends were scheme, con, trick, or sting.
Yes.
So those are all kind of rackets.
Yep. Where
you're trying to pull one over on somebody else. So not the noise racket, but what a racket, what a scam.
Yep.
So
it was a nice theme, I thought.
Yeah.
Just perfect for a Monday.
Yeah, I would agree.
Have you ever done any of the aforementioned tricks in 38 across? A kick flip or a heel flip? Really?
I still do.
Could you do that now? we might want to put that on YouTube.
No. I could never learn to skate. I tried so hard.
This is skateboard.
I know, but I'm just talking about my experiences when I put little wheels under my feet, and I just never could do that.
Well, of course, as a Canadian, I was required to learn how to skate before I learned how to walk.
Oh, really?
Yes. So, although I really didn't do much with skateboards. 25 across, gathering for superhero fans, as you mentioned, was COMICCON.
That's right.
I want it to be COMICCON, COMICCON, but they spell it COMICCON. And
because it's a comic convention.
It is, but I just don't think there's Comic-Cons are... There's a lot of fast-paced action taking place. I mean, it's reflecting superheroes, right? And so I don't think we have time to stop after comic and then resume with the con. You don't want to go Comic-Con. You just want to go for Comic-Con. So I think there's no reason to have that second C in there.
Well, perhaps you should write the Comic-Con organizers and let them know that.
Well, I did do a Google search, and half of them came up as COMICCON and half of them came up as COMICCON
Really?
with just one C. Well, a total of 2 C's.
That's very interesting.
Yes.
Have you ever been to a Comic-Con?
I've been in buildings where Comic-Cons are taking place.
Oh.
So, for instance, I was at a computer science convention in Toronto last year, and I think our conference was way more boring than wherever that Comic-Con was.
Mm-hmm. I've had that experience too. I've been in one where there was a Comic-Con and one where there was a Star Trek convention.
Ooh.
That was pretty amazing. And that was quite a while ago.
Beam me up. I want to go there.
Oh, man. The costumes and
Yep.
crazy.
I would love to go to one of those. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. 11 down. Do or die moment was crunch time.
Crunch time, yeah.
That was
a good clue.
yes, and a little on the trickier side for a Monday. 12 down. Titular Shakespearean teenager. I'm like Macbeth, Lear, Titus Andronicus. It turned out it was Romeo.
Romeo, of course.
Well, I never really think too much about the age of the characters. To be honest, I don't think that much about Romeo. Let's see what else was interesting here. I ended up 49 down, so I had a mistake with 49 down. One named singer from Iceland. Well, I had it starting off BJOR, and I had one letter left. And I was unable to type any letter other than N. Bjorn.
Oh. Not
I
quite.
think because of tennis.
Bjorn
Tennis.
Borg
Bjorn Borg.
was a great tennis player.
Right. And
But this wasn't asking about tennis.
it doesn't matter. If it starts off with BJR and we're thinking Iceland, I'm thinking Bjorn.
No.
Although, was Bjorn from Iceland?
No, I think he was from Sweden.
Okay.
He was from some Scandinavian country.
In any event, it was Bjork.
Bjork, yes.
Have you ever heard any Bjork?
I think I have, yes.
It'd be great if they had a concert where all the one-named singers got together.
Yes.
You could have, what's her name? Sia or Sia?
Sia.
Sia.
Adele.
Cher. Bjork.
Let's see.
Anybody else who wants to not have a last name?
Rihanna.
Does she not have a last name? I thought her last name was Fenty.
Well, it is, but she doesn't go by it.
Yeah, but she has a last name. Bjork
Madonna.
Wasn't it Madonna Jones?
No.
No? Anyway, that K of 49 down ran into 67 across Jeopardy host Jennings. Mm-hmm. Of course, that was Ken.
Ken Jennings.
Not, as I originally had, Nen. That was sort of a tip-off.
Yeah. I think
and now,
would make you wonder.
Here's your host, Nen Jennings.
And if your last name was Jennings, you wouldn't think your parents would name you Nen.
And he was
Nen Jen.
And Nen Jennings was, of course, the successor to the late great Alex Trebek.
That's right.
Trebek, yes. I don't know if you're familiar with Alex Trebek.
No, I can't say that I am.
Yeah, no one else is either. I can't understand why.
I was happy to see 28 across. Calf-length slacks, capris, which are, I guess, way out of style now.
Really?
Around here, I see lots of women wearing capris. I wear capris, so they're just comfortable. You know, they're not too short. They're not long. They're just kind of right there in the middle. Very comfy.
We also had 53 across. Pants that are often blue as jeans.
Yes.
So
it's nice to see my name in the puzzle occasionally.
Yes, that's right. And they could have clued it if only we'd gotten to them in time. If only we'd gotten to, let's see.
Half of a famous podcast duo.
It's jeans, plural or possessive. Mm. So you have to say the computer used by one half of a podcast duo. And of course we had 6 across, that being comedian Poundstone.
Oh yes,
that was Paula. Definitely a gimme for me.
Me too. I smiled when I wrote that in.
Yeah,
she always makes me laugh.
One of the all-time greats.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I think that is probably it for today then.
Okay.
So thanks everyone for listening.
Yep.
A reminder that tomorrow is Tuesday, meaning it's going to be Triplet Tuesday. And so you'll want to practice up for that great game. Remember, you're going to have to memorize every 3-letter word and clue in the dictionary or on xwordinfo.com, however you plan to do it. In any event, we will be back again with our cutting edge analysis of Tuesday's crossword tomorrow.
Bye-bye.